We're going to look at still working on solving multi-step equations, level 2. Just like, what I consider normal stuff that you should be doing at the 10, 20, or 30 level. And this is the second one. I think there's about 4 of these videos. Let's get to it. Like usual, I took my highlighter and highlighted all the variables. It's getting a little more confusing, so for example, over here, because there's lots of p's in there, but we're still going to follow the rules. And the basic one to remember is we're going to be doing bed mass. And then we're going to flip to sound dev, which, if you look real careful, is just bed mass backwards. So first we simplify, and then we start moving stuff, and then we isolate. 3 simple steps. All right, so we got 1.2c plus 2.6c is equal to 4.65. Well, can I simplify? So if I look on this side, this is some c's and this is some c's, so I can put them together. So I should get 3.8c is equal to 4.56. And then I have my variables are all over here, so my c's are all on this side. My number and my constants all over there. So all we have to do is divide by 3.8 on both sides to get your answer. C is equal to 4.56 divided by 3.8. Let's see, it should be 1.2. So for the answer, keep your teacher happy if you have to hand this in. I would suggest, I should do this at the beginning of every video, is if you know what you're doing or you think you do half of them and then turn the video back on and watch and make sure you're getting the same answer. If you are, turn the video back off, finish off the worksheet. If you're not, then stop, pay attention, watch and see what's going on. Because it's probably just some little bitty mistake you're making that's messing everything up. Because I know you guys are good at it now. You just have to believe in yourself. There's my little rant for the day. So let's get back to work. So we got p minus 1 is equal to 5p plus 3p plus, minus 8. All right, so on this side, p minus 1, those are not like terms, so I cannot put them together. But on this side, I've got 5p and 3p, so I can put those together. So p minus 1 is equal to 5p plus 3p is going to be 8p. Notice it's not p squared. You're just adding them together. So when you add, they have to be like terms and the variable doesn't change. Minus 8. Okay. So now I can't put these together. I can't put those together. So I need to move my variables all to one side and my numbers to the other. It's up to you how you do it. Some people say, oh, I have to move it to the left-hand side. Okay, go ahead. I tend to try and keep it positive. I like to take the little number to the big number. So I'm going to subtract p here, subtract p here. I'm going to get minus 1. Now, I'm going to fix it. I'm going to subtract 1p because there's an understood 1 here. Because I don't want you to get the idea that you're going to go 8p minus p and get 8. No, 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 no. It's 8p minus 1p is going to give me 7p minus 8. All right, so my p's are all collected on one side. And now I need to get my numbers over here because we need to isolate. That's the second part. First you simplify, then you move from side to side, and then you do the division, usually division, to get it by itself. So plus 8 plus 8, negative 1 plus 8 is 7 is equal to 7p. So all my variables here, all my numbers are there. Last step, divide by 7 on both sides. So p is equal to 1. And don't feel the need to put the p on the other side. It's fine. This is exactly the same as that. That's like Joanne is my name. My name is Joanne. Same. All right, minus 20 is equal to minus 4x minus 6x. So nothing to do here. And we have minus 4 and minus 6 more. So minus 20 is equal to minus 10x. Divide by minus 10. Remember, you're always dividing. Watch your signs. x is equal to 2. Anytime in my brain I see a bunch of negatives in there, it's like, pay attention on this one, girl, because signs are my nemesis. They're my Achilles heel. That's where I screw up. So I just pay a little more attention on a question like that. 18 minus 6k is equal to 6 times 1 plus 3k. Whew, look at that. Can't put those together, so let's just bring that down. And then if we look at our brackets, 1 plus 3k, you can't put that together. So you're going to have to use your distributive property. So 6 times 1 is 6. And then you go 6 times 3k plus 18k. If you're not sure if you can put those together or not, if you distribute, it's always going to be right, even if you can combine those. If you miss that step, it's good. It's a nice little trick there. You'll never be wrong. So now I've got 18 and minus 6k, can't put those together. 6 and 18k, can't put those together. So I'm going to add 6k here plus 6k here. So minus 18 is equal to 6 plus, now 18 plus 6k is 24k. So all my variables here on the right hand side, I need to move this 6 over there. Remember that's understood plus 6, so I'm going to subtract 6 here, subtract 6 here. Now 18 minus 6 more, sorry, minus 18 minus 6 more is going to be minus 24 is equal to 24k. Divide by 24, divide by 24, k is going to be 1. Ta-da! And there we go. Let's move it up. These ones aren't so bad. They just look a little weird. We got a plus 5 is equal to minus 5a plus 5. Okay. Well, let's get our a's in one spot. So minus a, so 5 is equal to minus 5a minus, oops, put a 1 in there. Now it looks like 19. Oh my goodness. There we go. Minus 6a plus 5, minus 5, minus 5. So 0 is equal to minus 6a divided by minus 6. It's right, but it looks weird. Let's do a check just for fun. It's always good to do, at least, you know, when you're practicing your work, do 1 or 2 checks per worksheet. Yes, it takes a little while, but you know what? It's going to make you better. So, original question, everywhere I see an A, I'm now going to put a 0. So 0 plus 5 equal to minus 5 times 0 plus 5. So 5 is equal to minus 5 times 0 is 0 plus 5. So 5 is equal to 5. Cool. It's all good. A little squishy line there. All right. Can't put those together. Can't put those together because they're not like terms. So it looks like we're going to have to distribute. So 5n plus 34. Now, careful. Watch your sign. Negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. And negative 2 times negative 7 is going to be plus 14n. Watch your signs. Just saying. Can't put those together. Can't combine those. Not like terms. So let's do some moving. Minus 5n minus 5n. 34 is equal to minus 2 plus 14 minus 14n minus 5n is going to give me 9n. Okay, so my variables are all isolated over here. Here is a number, here's a number, so I need to move this plus 2. So 34 plus 2 is 36 is equal to 9n. Divide by 9, divide by 9. N is equal to 4. By the way, when you're at this step, if you're like, oh no, she's moving the variables first and I moved the numbers, it's okay. The first thing you have to do is the distributive. But once you get to this part, to this line right there, If you wanted to move the 2 over first, or you wanted to move the 14 over, there's like multitude of ways of doing it. If I was, looking to see if I was doing good, start by looking at your answer. If you got it right, then probably your work is going to be right. 2 more. 14. Oh, there's a sneaky one. So there's nothing to do here. There's a couple of ways to look at this. You can think of this as subtracting this, but a real easy way is to just tuck, oh goodness, that looks awful, a -1 in there, and then multiply through. That's going to give me -1p plus 8. And because I don't like negatives, I'm just going to double check. A negative out in front means whatever I have in the brackets, the signs are going to change on me. And they did, because this was a positive, now it's negative. This was a negative, now it's a positive. So we're going to subtract 8. Subtract 8. 14 minus 8 is 6, is equal to minus 1p divided by -1 divided by -1. P is equal to -6. That was a weird question. You know what that means. We're going to do a check. 14 minus, equals minus p minus 8. 14 is equal to minus, now I'm going to substitute in my -6 minus 8. 14. Now, order of operations, I do what's in the brackets, so it's minus. And then a -6 and a -8 is -14. And then -1 times -14, or subtracting -14, however you want to look at it, still going to be 14. Is 14. So woohoo, got that sucker right. That sneaky little negative didn't mess me up this time. Uno más, one more. Oh, we're going to distribute. So 24a minus 22 is equal to -4 plus 24a. So careful. Negative times a negative gives you a positive down here. Minus 24a minus 24a. So that cancels out. I get minus 22 is equal to -4. Not very often, but every once in a while you get a question, and I didn't realize this was one of them, where there is no solution. What that means is there is no number that you can put in there for the a that's going to make that work. And you know that there is no solution when your variables cancel out on both sides and you get like minus 22 is equal to -4, or -6 equals -856. I don't know. But this one tells me that there's no solution. That was a trick question. Awesome. Have a great day.